Welcome back to my studio. I might be a minute early. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. It's a beautiful day here today. Only the pollen count's through the roof, but if you don't have allergies, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day regardless, but it's just hard to go outside when it's like this. I mean, you can almost see the pollen in the air. It's crazy. On your car and everything, it's like a thick carpet of yellowish green pollen dust. It looks like dust. It's pollen. Okay. I'm just going to keep working on this. I want the values I'm not finding are like values 7, 6. Like I have darks, and I have lights, and I have midtones, 5s, 4s, 3s. I may not have any 2s. Well, maybe a little bit, close to 2s. But 7s and 8s. Values 7s and 8s. So let me see what I got here. Well, I don't know if there's any 7s and 8s in here, but there's some interesting texture anyway. I think it's interesting. Maybe I'll use my scissors. Do I want that big thing in there? No, maybe I do. Why not? Okay. Can y'all even see that? Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna work on something else. Here's some of that. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna start on another piece. I think I want it to go this way, maybe. I don't like this color. I need to hide it from myself. This color right here. I don't know. I thought I liked it. No, I don't think I do. God, you see something interesting, and it's like you don't want to you don't want to destroy it, but how can you get to where you're going if you stay where you are? Hey, that's pretty good. How can you get to where you're going if you stay where you are? Okay. Yeah. See that? I mean, honestly, that I try to imagine these paintings like much, much larger. Like if that was a 6-foot painting or something, people would pay money for that. I mean, that would be a painting, and people would go, "Wow." They would. I swear to God, they would. Not everybody. Some people would go, "Uh huh." But I'm gonna keep going because I don't know any better. I think I'm gonna keep going. Put that right in there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, looks like it gets maybe like that. Okay, good enough paint. Good enough. I started to say paint, glue, Elmer's glue, Elmer's. Okay. Keep breaking up the space. See where it goes. Nobody knows. You don't go. See, doing it just you don't know where you're going till you get there. That's another good one. I know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. See, there's another masterpiece. See, you never know. Boom. Isn't this just a little bit more interesting than what I had? Maybe. I think so. Huh. See, because it's all shiny and stuff right now, so it's. But that's kind of cool looking. Like I said, I try to imagine them, much larger. Like, what if this was 10 feet tall, on some huge wall, right? In somebody's mansion? I guarantee you they'd pay for that. They'd pay that, freaking $40,000 painting if it were 10 feet tall. I promise you. And they'd stare at it when they drank their cocktails and shit. I might save that one. They'd sit there and talk about it. I don't like what's happening here at all. Sometimes that color of orange is hard to work with. Seems like. So now I'm not really. Now I'm just kind of destroying what's there because I don't like it. It's too orange. It's too everything. So I'm just putting down some pieces here. Got a little tangent there. Maybe I don't want a tangent. Doesn't matter. I can't get it up off there now. See how that makes a little tangent. Avoid making tangents. That's what they tell you. See how this might be able to evolve into something? I can kind of see something with it going this way, maybe, or I don't know, maybe going this way. What else do I got here? What is this? Was that? I wasn't looking at this one. Keep going on this one too. This one's got a long ways to go. I don't like this color anymore. The backside's all right though. Oh, there was a drawing on this. The drawing's gone now. Boom. There goes what was left of the drawing, pretty much. Put a big chunk in here. Okay. Like that. I'm not really giving very much thought at all to what's going down here. This came out of a drawing. Well, you know, like an ink pen on paper. I don't know what I had on there. It doesn't matter. It's just some marks, you know. It's just, that's all we're doing. We're just putting marks down here. We're just using marks that were actually technically made by somebody else, to be honest. You know, I mean, the photographer, the design, whatever, somebody else's marks, but we're using them in our composition. Kind of like found objects. Because unlike some collage artists, I seldom. I mean, I tried that before, and sometimes I guess I might do it. I was cutting out the eyeballs and stuff, but I'm not really doing that anymore. That didn't last very long. Not sure why, but just lost interest or whatever. Now, so I introduced a lot of darker elements. Now I'm coming back in with some lighter elements, just to break up the space. Every edge is a line. Every line is a mark. Of sorts. And it can be considered that anyway. So when you're making shapes, you're making marks. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I don't know where it should go right there, Bob. Was there? I don't think there was any. It's glue. I think the humidity is low today because everything seems to be drying pretty fast. We're trying to. So, just contrast and values and colors, which I don't really have a lot of color in there. There's some browns and stuff. There's some earth tones, kind of muddy red or whatever. Put a big piece of that. Boom. Just layer after layer. Sometimes I like to do a ton of these, just layer after layer. Not sure why. I have yet to do that one technique I've talked about where I peel back a bunch of layers. I need to try that. I'll have to do some experimenting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think it could be an interesting process. I really need to. Maybe I'll start on that tomorrow. I'll have to thin out my Elmers. Like I said, I'll have to experiment a little bit. Ooh, speaking of experimenting, boom, just got the writing on it. Oh, I got it. I don't even know. I got a piece. These are just kind of, I doodle a lot, I'm a chronic doodler. Always have been. Well, I don't know that I was doodling in the crib. Well, I guess maybe, if that's what you want to call it. I kind of like the introduction of these ink marks in there. Not sure why. Okay, what now? My back hurts so bad today. I don't think I'm getting enough exercise. So I'll keep going on this. Here's kind of a round shape. Boom, right there. How do you know where to put stuff? I don't. I mean, you know, just keep putting stuff somewhere until it looks like something that I think it looks good. So sometimes it never does look good. Yeah, you just turn it around. Now back to the darks. Do some darks on top of this. I guess I do need some color in here. This is getting away from me, I think. Is there enough? See, now that's got some color in it. Guess I'll tear off this end. I don't know if you can hear it or not. They're doing some tree trimming and stuff about a block over. You know, I know it has to be done, but I don't know if it has to be done, but I guess it has to be done. But it's been relentless. You know, at least they shut down around 6 p.m., which, you know, that's good because I've had some neighbors that, you know, will do roofing up until midnight or some shit. I'm like, God damn it, man. No. I don't want to use that. What do I got here? I need more pages. Pages. These are good magazines to find stuff in. Inspiration for one, but you know, also some colorful images. I mean, you know, it's paintings. There's that piece right there. Boom. Need to get some ink. I mean, ink. Where's my brain today? Not ink. Blue. This is a noisy neighborhood. I tell you what. Can y'all even see any of this? I'm kind of seeing a face already. I don't know if y'all are. So, I think I am. Yeah, they cut down this huge tree. I guess it was dying or something. I don't know. I hate to cut. I'm in a catch-22 situation because I really want a garden, you know. When I first moved in here 11 years ago, the trees were shorter and less full. and less of them. And I was able to have a small garden back there. You know, I mean, I had to figure out exactly where the sun did shine and where it didn't. But once I did that, you know, I was able to have a small garden that got about 5 or 6 hours of sunlight. Not ideal, but, you know, adequate for some vegetables. But since then, the trees have grown. Everywhere I go, trees grow. Anyway, so the trees have grown, and now if I want a garden back there, I got to cut some trees way back or cut them down even, some of them. So it's a dilemma because I don't really want to cut the trees down, but oh well. You know, what can you do? It's kind of like painting, you know. It's like it's like I want to get. Well, this isn't exactly something, but earlier, like with this piece, it's like, you know, I want to get past this, but the only way to get past it is to destroy what I got. You know, I guess that's just the way it works, right? I mean, if you really could hold on to yesterday, then tomorrow would never come. So, what are we gonna do? Of course, there are ways, you know, like where'd that painting go? I could, you know, I could start taking high-res images of my paintings throughout the process and have a history of where they had been. I wouldn't have the original would be lost, but I could make prints. You know, so I'm not sure. Have I ever sold any? I'm not sure. I've sold. I think somebody bought a coffee mug. Somebody bought some leggings with my artwork on it. I was hoping they'd send me a photo. You know, it's like, hey, look at that. Somebody's wearing my art. Anyway, and somebody bought some greeting cards with my art on them. But other than that, I've never sold a print of any of my work. I mean, I've offered them for sale, but nobody's bought them. But, oh well, maybe I don't know how to promote them. Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? Can I get this in there somewhere? Get a piece of it? Then, of course, it probably won't be in the final composition. Got that. Can you all even see that? It's got that Peter Max thing going. I kind of see like a mouth here and some eyes and stuff. I don't know. Set that aside. What is that? What do I got here? Oh, that's that piece. What can I do to that? I could put some paint on there. Some white paint just to kind of get away from what's there. Maybe we'll call this editing. Yeah. So okay. That might. Now I'm starting to see something in there. Maybe. Starting to. I'm accidentally sticking stuff to everything. I'd be dangerous if I ever got organized. So I didn't go that way. Can you kind of see the face trying to come out of there? I hope so. I hope you can see that. It's trying. It's in there. It's like, I'm in here. Help. Get me out. All right. What now, brown cow? Y'all got anything to say? What do y'all got to say? I gotta get big print. You know, my eyesight is actually, it seems like it's my left eye mostly. My right eye isn't too bad, but my left eye has gotten worse. But in the last few months, it seems like maybe it's trying to get better. I don't know. My whole body's weird. Like it's like, you know, like stuff comes and goes. Like, you know, like my eyesight will be bad and then it'll be better. It's like, how did that happen? You know, I thought it was supposed to be a linear progression, not like the stock market or something. All right, I got to bring this up here. I can't read it. Hey, John, Christine, Kathy. That's all I see. All right, well, thank you guys for showing up. You're battling paper collage flower. Oh yeah. So what is today's Wednesday? So tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday. Friday we'll do a Facebook group if y'all want. You know, it's harder than it looks. The flowers. Yeah, I wish we could see. I kind of prefer doing the Facebook groups, really, so I could see what y'all are working on. Maybe it's stress. Yeah, right. Right. Or maybe it was stress, rather, because my eyes are actually better than they were. I mean, it's like initially, well, the thing is, I needed new glasses 2 years ago. I don't know why I didn't get them. It wasn't the money. It was just, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get them. Except the thing is, I can get a free eye exam from the VA, but I have to go to the VA. You know, I can't just go anywhere, and so it's kind of inconvenient because you have to schedule. And sometimes they'll say, you know, you call them in January, and they'll say, "Well, how's May 15th?" You know, or June. You know, June 3rd. It's like, hell, I don't know what I'm going to be doing June 13th. Anyway, so it's just, you know, because if it's a non-emergency, you know, then there is a waiting, you know, but it's free, you know. I don't want to pay the $49 to get my eyes examined, but I mean, not when I can get it done free. So I guess that was why. So then COVID happened, you know, and I've been locked down since then. And it's like, I'm not going to risk getting COVID just to get new glasses. I mean, it's, you know, because I can always just shut this eye. If it gets bad enough, I'll just shut it and, you know, be a pirate for a little while. I mean, you know, it's not worth risking getting COVID to me. You know, I don't understand people. They're just running all over the place. You know, I gotta go to the store. You gotta go to the store? Do you work there? I gotta go buy some stuff. They deliver. I just had a delivery just earlier today, which I try to limit the deliveries because that opens up a vector. You know, I mean, here's the reality. If everybody could have actually shut down and had zero contact with anybody else for 1 month, which I realize is totally impossible, but if that had been possible, then the virus would have died off. You know, it wouldn't have had no place to go. It's not floating around. You know, it lives on surfaces, but not very long, you know, hours, days sometimes, but not months or years. And so it wouldn't have gone, you know, it would have gone, "Arr," you know, because it wouldn't have no place to go, you know, because it would have either killed the people that had already infected, or they would have gotten better and had immunity to it. So, you know, we would have defeated it, you know, much like Vietnam did, or has, or is, you know, only 40 dead out of 96 million people. They lost 40. But did they say, oh, well, see, it's nothing? No, they continue to recognize that it is something, and that the potential is there to lose 1 million people. They recognize that. So they don't, you know, they don't say, well, let's let our guard down now. We drop below 58,000 new cases a day, and we think, wow, you know, let's open back up. It's almost gone. No, it's fucking idiots. God, what the hell? Anyway, so that's the story, you know. And like I said, I realized everybody couldn't do what I did, you know. But some people think I went to extremes. All I did was I just did the protocols. They said, don't, you know, stay at home unless you absolutely have to leave. Well, I didn't absolutely have to leave, so I stayed home, you know. And one thing's for certain, you know, I damn sure didn't help the virus spread, you know, accidentally or otherwise, you know. So I don't know if I get a blue ribbon for that or what. I should get something. Oh, the stimulus checks. I think people that chose to stay at home should get a bigger stimulus, you know. But you know, it's like I order stuff a little bit more often than I really have to. You know, that's what I'm saying is I didn't do absolutely everything. You know, I could have limited contact even more than I did. You know, because every time somebody comes to your house, that's a vector. You know, a potential pathway for the virus to spread. You know, if nobody ever came to your house and you didn't have any physical contact with anybody, period, then like I said, the virus would die off. It'd be gone. It would have no place to go. You know, but that's life. So what am I gonna do? I don't feel like painting no more right now. I got chicken in the oven. Seems like, you know, I tried to schedule these so that it'd be somewhat of a good time for everybody all around the world, and that's almost impossible. It looks like I've lost my Australian audience, so I guess I don't need to worry about them anymore. I don't. If any of y'all are in Australia, let me know, or that part of the world. But I still got England and maybe some other countries over there. I don't know. So that's like 6 hours ahead. So if I made this any later, it'd be pretty late over there. It's already, I guess it's close to 10 p.m. over there now, 9:40 or something. But yeah, so it might have been better when it was 2 p.m. here. You know, I don't know. If y'all have any suggestions on, you know, what time to make these, you know, let me know. We'll see how that works out. We could try different times. Okay. And also let me know if you're interested in doing the Facebook group things. I don't know what to call those, but you know, I like them because it's like everybody's got a camera going, and I can see your faces, and you can talk to each other, not just text to each other. You can talk to each other, and you can share ideas or whatever, and show everybody what you're working on. You know, so I really like them better. And without further ado, I will say goodbye. See y'all tomorrow at 3 if you show up. I'll be here. Take care.